Whoa! Yeah. Go!
Wow, first time.
Yeah, come on, go! One more. 1, 2, 3. Whoa!
It requires a lot of men. You see, that's why you see 65 or something men.
Let's practice a week to bit.
Should up?
Should we go to the scene?
Sure, yeah.
What's the that's from you know, the perfect dimensions of the original gun. The guns all along the towers here, this one had 3 guns in the lower battery as well, were all designed to create crossfire and protect this whole coastline here. This being an important point during the Napoleonic period, because Dublin port, you'd still be sailing into the prevailing winds, so it's not a very good port to try and sail into. That's why Dunleary Harbour was built, really as a protection harbour. Before that, most of, especially valuable goods, would have been landed here. A lot of saying it's wet mock. And the idea of that is gunpowder, like I said, is volatile. You're loading in powdering charges, and there's a possibility of embers from the previous one setting off the new one. So it actually has to be wet mocked, which just means basically wetting out the barrel. Then you take it out. Then dry mocked. Now once you start doing that, I'll put my finger over the vent hole to stop the vacuum. It's a vacuum that causes it. By putting the vacuum on, it prevents air rushing in, which can cause sparks. So now dry mocked. Once it's dry, we then bring forward the charge. Now they don't store charges up here because obviously, I mean in reality you wouldn't store charges up here, you bring them up as you need them. So the charge powder comes up, and that will come around and be brought around by one of the gunners. We'll hand it to the so then load that in, and you now take the rammer. The other gentleman will take the rammer and ram the powder first back. The actual weight of a complete charge, like certainly in small field artillery that were moved around on the battlefield, often the charges of the ball was 1 piece, but it would be far too heavy to do that up here. So therefore, the charge goes in. Even on a modern artillery, the bags of charge go in after they put in the projectile, then they put in the bags of propellant in after. Then the ball comes forward, and you probably have 1 or 2 wheels carrying that forward. They have to go in. There is a thing they could do as well, that sometimes they actually had a big brazier down there, and they made the ball red hot, and then put it in, because it can create fire when it's actually, it can still be hot when it hits the target and it can create fire. Again, if that happens, then 2 men will be bringing it in on a big kind of a calipers thing to get it in, and then it will be pushed in, and again, pushed in all the way home. Push the ball in there, mate. Once that's done, this will then be covered again, and we move the gun forward to the firing position.
The red hot ball is nice to...
It won't, because there's wadding in between it. There'll be like a piece of wood.
That's called running out. That was to the firing position.
So there's the plug.
Let's do that.
Hold on. Screw. Once that's done and we're getting ready to fire, the next thing to do is we open up and we put in our quill or our fuse, which goes down the touch hole. And before we do that, we have to first puncture the charge to make sure that the powder is exposed to the fuse. Then put the fuse in. There's the fuse there. Put the